In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 11, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Arizona Diamondbacks will take on the Philadelphia Phillies on Saturday at Citizens Bank Park in the second of 3 games in the series. The Diamondbacks will have veteran southpaw Madison Bumgarner on the mound, as he is coming off a loss against the Cincinnati Reds, as he went 5 innings and allowed our runs on 8 hits with a hit by pitch, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. The Phillies are sending righty Zack Wheeler to pitch and is coming off a win over the Los Angeles Angels, as he went 6 innings and gave up 2 runs on 6 hits with a hit by pitch, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts. The Diamondbacks are 25-68 in their last 93 road games and 1-4 in their last 5 Saturday games. Arizona is 7-2 in their last 9 versus the National League East. Meanwhile, the Phillies are 6-2 in their last 8 versus a lefty starter and 8-3 in their last 11 at home versus a lefty starter. The over is 4-0 in Philadelphia's last 4 Saturday games. The Phillies continue to absolutely roll after firing Joe Girardi. Whether or not Girardi was the problem no longer matters. There's a new feeling in that clubhouse and the team has caught some mojo. The Phillies have won 8 straight since making a managerial change. They didn't win any cheap games either, as the Phillies' opponents over their win streak have been the Giants, a decent but slumping Angels team, a good Brewers team, and now the Diamondbacks. All season, Philadelphia's lineup was producing, but their pitching staff was not. They are now getting great contributions from their starting rotation while the lineup continues to mash. This game brings a decent pitching matchup, as Zack Wheeler will start for the Phillies and Madison Bumgarner will start for the Diamondbacks. Wheeler had a couple ugly starts early in the season which inflated his ERA. In 7 starts since April 23rd, he has allowed 3 runs once and 2 or fewer runs in the other 6 outings. Bumgarner had a good start to the season but has struggled lately. In his last 5 starts, Bumgarner has allowed 18 earned runs in 29 innings pitched, bringing his ERA from 1.78 on May 10th to 3.64 today. The Phillies are also 10-6 in games against a left-handed starting pitcher this season. This Philadelphia team hasn't showed any signs of slowing down, and until they do, they are a good play while they are hot. So the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. There definitely is a large ability to put the ball in the seas, as the Phillies are tied for second in the majors with 77 home runs, while the Diamondbacks are tied for 8th with 71 home runs thus far. Both bullpens are also not known as shutdown, as the Philadelphia is 14th with a 3.92 bullpen ERA, while Arizona is 27th with a 4.69 reliever ERA. The Diamondbacks are scoring runs recently. They have scored a total of 25 runs in their last 5 games and have several hitters with power. In addition, the Phillies' bats continue to excel. They have scored 5 or more runs in 7 out of their last 8 games. Bumgarner has amassed an ERA over 4 on the road and can't be trusted against this hot offense. The over is 8-2-1 in the 11 games between these teams played in Philly. Plus, the over is also a convincing 5-1 in the Phillies' last 6 home games. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus Washington Nationals. The Milwaukee Brewers will square off against the Washington Nationals in the middle game of a 3-game set. The Brewers are sending southpaw Eric Lauer to the mound, as he is coming off a no decision against the San Diego Padres, where he went 6 innings and gave up 3 runs on 6 hits with 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. The Nationals will have southpaw Patrick Corbin on the hill, as he defeated the Cincinnati Reds last time out, as he went 6 innings and allowed 3 runs on 9 hits with no walks and 5 strikeouts. The Brewers are 1-4 in their last 5 Saturday games and 0-7 in their last 7 games as a favorite. The Nationals are 17-35 in their last 52 Saturday games and 15-38 in their last 53 home games. The over is 5-2 in Brewers' last 7 overall. The over is 5-2 in Nationals' last 7 home games. The Brewers are 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. Fading Patrick Corbin has done wonders and should continue here. We touched upon how each pitcher has faced the lineup once already, but Corbin is one 2-1-4 with a 5.9 ERA in 6 home starts. Compare that to Eric Lauer, who is 2-1 with a 3.52 ERA in 6 road starts so far. These offenses are awash as they have the same exact OPS as a team. The Brewers have won 4 of the previous 5 games against the Nationals. Eric Lauer has been money all season, and that includes 10 earned runs allowed in his last 33.1 innings. Patrick Corbin has been horrible all year, and that includes allowing 54 hits and 26 earned runs in his last 40.2 innings. Corbin has allowed no less than 3 earned runs in 8 of his last 11 starts. This feels like a good spot for the Brewers to get their offense on track. So the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Milwaukee entered Friday with the under posting a 27-5 mark in their 59 games this season. The Brewers are 18th in runs per game this season with 4.27. A number that drops down to 4.13 runs per game on the road this season. Milwaukee's average total is 8.37 runs per game this season, and that inches up slightly to 8.47 runs per game on the road. Washington entered Friday's game with the over holding a narrow 29-27-3 advantage in regard to the total this season. The Nationals are 23rd in the majors with an average of 4.02 runs per contest, though they are 28th on the road as they put up just 3.33 runs per game as the home team. Washington has seen an average total of 9.58 runs per game, and that number drops down to 8.6 runs per game at home. Neither offense has been doing well enough to expect a crooked number, and both pitchers have an idea of how to attack the opposing lineups in this start. Eric Lauer should be able to continue throwing well, and it seems like Patrick Corbin possibly could be turning a bit of a corner in this game. The Brewers are scoring just 2 runs per game in their previous 6 games, while the Nationals are averaging 5.33 runs per game in their last 6 games. The under has hit in 8 of the previous 11 road games versus a southpaw starter. Look for this game to wind up short of the mark as the Brewers take their foot off the gas after building up a comfortable advantage. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Miami Marlins versus Houston Astros. Interleague foes will begin a 3-game series on Friday night at Minute Maid Park with the Miami Marlins visiting the Houston Astros. Miami swept aside the Washington Nationals in 3 games to start the week, capped off by a 7-4 win on Thursday as a -141 favorite, improving to 25-30 on the season. Houston has a healthy lead in the American League West at 36-21. Although it dropped 2 of 3 to the Seattle Mariners, including a 6-3 loss in Wednesday's rubber game as a -129 favorite. These teams last met in May of 2017, when the Astros rolled to a 3-game sweep in Miami. The all-time series has been competitive, with the Astros leading 82-78. Miami is 20-46 in their last 66 games as an underdog and 23-57 in their last 80 road games, while the under is 8-1 in their last 9 interleague games against a left-handed starter. Houston is 14-4 in their last 18 home games and 25-10 in their last 35 games overall, while the under is 9-1 in their last 10 Saturday games. The Miami Marlins struggle on the road, losing 19 of the last 26 away from home, while Houston loves playing at home, winning 14 of 18 at Minute Maid Park. In his only start of the season, Miami's Braxton Garrett was at heart, allowing 4 runs and 5 hits in just 3 1/3 innings, including 1 home run. The result was a 5-1 loss to the San Francisco Giants. Houston starting pitcher Framber Valdez has a solid 2.61 ERA, and the left-hander has had 3 consecutive strong outings, allowing a combined 13 hits and 6 runs in 22 innings. The Astros have won each of those 3 games. I like Braxton Garrett and the heavy plus money attached, but he didn't look good in his last start, and while the Astros have been hit or miss in spots, they've been a hit over the last month with Framber Valdez on the mound, winning each of Valdez's last 6 starts and Valdez himself going 5-0 in his last 5 starts, going 6 or more innings in all 5 and 7+ innings in 4 of the 5 starts. I just think a long day is in store for Miami, so the Houston Astros to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Houston starting pitcher Framber Valdez has a solid 2.61 ERA, and the Astros are scoring an average of only 4.11 runs per game, which is 23rd in baseball. The total has finished under in 40 of Houston's first 57 games this season, which is the most in all of baseball. The total has finished under in 6 of the last 7 games that Houston has hosted Miami, and in 4 of the last 5 interleague games that Miami has played on the road. Valdez has managed great results ERA-wise thus far, and even if he starts to struggle, the Astros have the league's best bullpen and support, with just about everyone pitching well. The Astros will be seeing Braxton for the first time on Saturday, and they have trended heavily towards unders thus far in 2022 as the offense hasn't been able to match the pitching staff's level of production, as regulars like Alex Bregman and Yuli Gurriel haven't hit up to their normal levels. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.